Yo, what's up, guys? Doc Even D Boomer here. So, I woke up texting a good friend of mine, a bro of mine, asking me if I'm gonna survive the 6-year contract of the army. And that started making me thinking because I remember thinking about this one time before. I was thinking to myself, will I actually make it through the 6 years? So what I'm thinking to myself is like, no, it's not gonna be about like not being disciplined. It's not gonna be like any problem of me like getting in trouble or anything, because I know myself. I'm not the type to be getting in trouble like that. I know right from wrong, left and right, and all that shit. Like, if anything, I thought this army would provide me more of a more strong-willed appearance, more disciplined thing that I'll go through. Of course, there's some things like in terms of like learning the army codes, the values, and everything like that is very important. Like dressing up a uniform, dressing nice, but this is all things I already know. Like before coming in the army, I already knew how to make my bed. Excuse me. I already knew how to clean up my room. I already knew that I was going to the gym. I already focused on education. I was already doing all these things. But I was also hoping that the army would provide me more of a drive. And actually sometimes there are, but like now I'm getting to the point. Now that I'm officially a soldier, I've been dealing with I got allergies in my bed. I've been dealing with a lot of different situations, but in terms of like my company that I work for, the platoon I'm in, we doing a good job of like maintaining the best in the battalion. So ever since I've been here, actually let's backtrack to basic training. So basic training, it was just a lot of stupid shit. Like I'm just getting yelled at for tedious things. I'm getting yelled at for other people's mistakes. I'm getting yelled at for people across the way laughing. I'm getting yelled at for bullshit. Man, basic training was useless to me. I promise you that. Basic training didn't do anything for me. That shit, if anything, it improved me physically in terms of me losing weight, which I did not want to do. I'm trying to gain muscle, but like, it cut a lot of the fat off, so that helped a lot actually. So I became shredded after basic training. My run time got way better. It helped my stamina, my cardio. That's the one thing I can truly say. And I made us a good few friends as well. So it's something. I did learn a lot about shooting, army values, basic, and all that shit. But I feel like I was like one of the only few people that took that shit seriously, that didn't want to joke around with drill sergeants or trying to be their friends, because there's a lot of people trying to be kiss-ups, bro. Not me. I was just doing my shit, and I wanted to be out. I looked at every what's it called, fire guard as like a level, like a cutscene type shit. So I would get through it. I would cope with it. Hold on. I looked at it like that so I can just cope with it, to be honest. AIT was a lot of bullshit, bro. It's like, in the beginning, it was lax. I looked at it as like heaven after basic, because I get to have my phone, I get to take naps at certain times. I could actually go off in civilians, which we call civvies in the army, because it's just regular attire, no casual wear. You know what I mean? So I looked at it as heaven for a good few months. Then later on, I just started getting stricter and stricter. The drill sergeant started tripping more over little shit that literally doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't affect you in any way, but they would trip about it. They'll make you wake up, stay up for hours on end, just for bullshit, for nothing actually. And my AIT was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, and I'm a 25 Sierra, so my AIT was 7 months long. And I got blessed to go straight from basic to AIT, and AIT literally just took me straight into classes, and the second half of classes straight up. So I actually did exactly 7 months. So I got blessed. I know a lot of Sierras there, stayed there for a year, in acts for like weeks. And I was like only in that for like a day or two, and then he put me straight in class. So I got blessed. I thank God for that a whole lot. But I realized, I mean, you also got a TV. You could play TV if you want. You could play PS4 if you want. You had a lot of free time, but I wasn't feeling it because I had to have roommates. So it's not like the same as this. Like you have to be in the same exact area, and my roommates were just not clean. They're just, I don't know what it is, but a majority of the people here in the Army, bro, they're weirdos and not clean, bro. They need to go back to basic. Those are the types of people that I think need to go back to basic because they always trying to act funny, always trying to make people laugh at some dumbass shit, bro. I always hate that shit. Trying to make people laugh and doing your own dumb things. I'm too mature for this shit, bro. I feel like I really do feel like I'm too old for this shit. And I'm only like 20 years old. You know I'm actually 30. I'm 30 years old. I'll run 30. Yeah, for my age, I'm pretty mature. I would say that for myself. I've heard many people say it too because I like hanging around older people. I realized that too. I just like hanging around older people. They got knowledge, got wisdom, and I actually listen to what they gotta say. Like I don't want to live in regret and not listen to any of the words, the wisdom of older generations to pass down to me, because there's a lot of shit that I've yet to experience as a man that they're giving me advice to. It's almost like a cheat code when you're hanging out with older people. But anyway, AIT was just dumb. It's getting dumber and dumber and dumber until I finally left and got here to Korea. Okay, so here in Korea, the first month I was hype. I was so hype. I'm not sure if you saw the other video that I uploaded about my Cam Humphreys arrival video, but I was trying to make it poppin'. I was trying to make it high morale. I was hype about having my own room for the first time ever in my life. Honestly, I'm very grateful for what the Army has provided me. But man, it doesn't mean I want to rely on this. There's so many people that want to rely on this, that the fact that the Army is giving them all this shit, that they want to stay in for 20 years. I'm totally different from all of you people that think that way. I want to be independent so bad. I'm from New York, so if one thing you should know about a true New Yorker is that they will always go for the bag. They will always strive to be a millionaire. They will always strive to be, it doesn't even have to be a millionaire, they'll always focus on themselves. They will always focus on your goals. That's why New Yorkers are always so successful. They're always from New York. They go from place to place too. They be moving around so they can save their money up. Because, you know, the price of living, the cost of living in New York is high. So they be going other places, making their own businesses, making those states flourish. That's what it means to be a true New Yorker, in my opinion. And they don't take shit lightly too. Like, you talking to me through like saying some bullshit to me, bro, and I'm looking you out in the eyes and I can see to your soul, I'm cutting you off. That's the type of shit I'm on now. Because I really can't stand this honesty. Like, that's like the majority, that's the thing I look for in a person to hang out with, is honesty, right? Straightforward. Just tell me how it is. I don't care how bad the truth is. Just tell me how it is straight up, and I'll respect you. I don't want to go through life talking to you and I see that you're lying to me and hang out with you. Nah, that's not happening. I don't do a bullshit. I've changed a lot, as you can see. My tolerance for BS has gone down drastically because I felt like I truly can be my own boss. I truly believe that I can achieve millions of dollars without this army. But of course, I'm in here for a reason. And I'm going to take advantage of the resources that it's providing me now. But at the same time, the shit I don't like is the stupid shit, the waste of time. You know how many times I just be sitting out there just thinking to myself, man, we could have done it this way. But the sergeants would be like, man, nothing we could do. What you mean there's nothing we can do? Have you even tried? You don't even try to freaking talk to leadership, because what I've noticed about myself, right? I'll be thinking about ideas, and I talk to other privates, like peers with me, They be thinking the same thing. So I'm like, why aren't the leaders thinking about this shit, about efficiency? A lot of leaders will only care about themselves. That's a result of them trying to get an NCOER, trying to get an award or something, trying to be a kiss up to higher ups, man. I only respect the sergeants that be putting in work for the soldiers, that care about the soldiers. I don't be respecting people that be saying, yes, 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 we can do this, yes, we can do that, yes, we can do this. I don't respect that for shit. You, I feel like I'm seeing a pattern here too, because to be a sergeant, you just need time of service. You just need to be in the army for like 2, 3 years, and have enough promotion points, a good PT score, and then you can be on your way. Of course, have knowledge about the army. That's it. And they value PT score, which stands for physical training, by the way. So if you have a high score, like if you're very athletic, they will promote you to sergeant, and that's kind of backwards to me because I'm very good at PT. I'm like the top. I'm like, I'll say the top in my company, like almost every company that I've been in so far. And I don't agree with that. I think personally, you should be able to look at a person, see how they truly are, like having a conversation with them, and then you should just be able to see if they're potential leaders or not. But of course, the Army's been working this way for too long. There's probably no reason for it to be changing that much. But listen to me, man. I truly do believe. I truly do believe that a lot of things are just not the way it should be. Like, I see so much potential in the companies I'm in, like, to be better. I always bring up suggestions to the sergeants because I've become more assertive now. So before where I just be like, okay, I'll be high morale, like, yeah, let's do this. I'm like, nah, let's do this instead. I'll literally say, nah, I'm gonna do this and this for more efficiency. Then they nod their head yes. Isn't that crazy? Like, if you tell, this is the trick. You don't ask them. You literally have to come up with a better idea and explain it, why you're gonna do that instead of this idea, and then it happens. It's up to you to take the reins because I figured out that in my life that I have to take the reins. A majority of my life is just like in middle school, high school, college, even here. I've always taken the reins when it comes to like projects. Like explaining shit. Like, I feel like in 8th grade I had a moment where I was just like, why do we do the things that we do? But that's another video. This army, just 6 years. I'm only in a year and 11 months. It's about to be 2 years in total in the army when June 25th happens. As soon as June 25th pops in, that's 2 years in the army. I'm a specialist. And I've been promoted quick. Like, I don't know what it was, but like everything just happening quick for me. My leadership skills are definitely going up. My confidence has gone up a lot. Assertiveness has gone up. My voice got deeper too. But that's just a joke. That's a little joke. Yeah, the fact that I'm here still, I should be in Fort Bragg right now, but like, the virus got me still here, so so that's why I'm just chilling now. I'm literally just going with the flow, doing things my way now, because we're doing a lot of stupid shit still. Like, every month that I've been here, it's just been doing a lot more unnecessary. It's like the company will think about, what is something that we can do that's more necessary than the last month? Oh, let's do that. I'm tired of that. And will I really make it through the 6-year contract that I got, knowing the shit that I know, being the man that I am now? Can I make it through the 6 years? I thought about it at one time. I remember I was like, wow, I might not actually be able to make it. Because I know other people may not make it because they got problems with leadership, they just snappy, they got attitude, they just not sorted for discipline. They probably just not meant for anything in this work. That's all about self-control. That's all them. But me is like, if I can really deal with hearing stupid things, going in and out of my head. I remember telling the recruiter, I don't like dealing with dumb people. I don't want to deal with dumb people. Like, that's just that was my number one thing. And me thinking I was going to be in the army, I thought everybody was going to be like disciplined, marching like that. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about the army before I joined. And now I'm seeing the true army for what it truly is. And will I survive the 6-year contract? It fully depends on my mindset. I know I can. I know I have the potential to make it through. That's not a problem. Now, it's not really a problem either if I leave, because if I leave, that means I know fully well I can make it out on my own, because I know how I am. I know I be going through with shit, and shit just works out as soon as you put in work. And that's just a fact of life. The moment you put in work, the universe will reward you. It has to reward you. I promise you. It could be slowly, little bit, but soon it will hit that slope. It goes like, whew. And I'm still waiting for that to happen for me. But I'm learning here and there, not relying on this shit. I'm trying to make up whatever I got here in the army and apply it to my civilian world type shit, so I can survive this shit, because I'm not trying to make this my career. I promise you. Listen to me. Like, I truly feel like if I was to be in the army longer, I feel like I should be a chief. Because chief warrant officers, they do what they gotta do. They have the knowledge, they specialize in it, and they come into work at like pretty much whatever time they got to, and they're respected because they know what they're doing, and they have plenty of knowledge, and they get paid a lot more than me being a specialist, man. I feel like I mean, being called chief as well, man. Chief Boomer, come on. I feel like that should be my calling. If that was a thing. If I were to stay in longer, I would be a chief, for real. If life goes some weird ass way, because I didn't think I would be in the army at all. I didn't think this was going to be a thing. But I'm glad I am, because I was able to take care of a lot of shit thanks to this army. So, if I end up staying in longer, I'll be a chief boomer. I will be respected as such, and hopefully, I'll be able to guide others into being leaders and independent. Because I don't like being a leader per se, because that requires me looking over people and really trying to see what they're doing all the time. I like to guide people, so it's up to you if you want to take my advice or not. That's the type of shit I'm on. I like to do shit on my own. I like to keep to myself. The few people that I like to hang out with, those are the people I genuinely think have potential to be great leaders as well. Those are the type of people that I truly believe can help people if they're just like me in that certain type of way. So this is May 13th. May 13th, and it's a Wednesday. And it's the shit I'm on, for real. As a true New Yorker, I know I'm gonna be chasing those commas, for real. By the age, I had a goal by 30, to be a millionaire. I know I'm gonna hit it. It's guaranteed at this point. Why do I sound so confident? That's something for another day. I now have a new goal. By 30 years old, Davgima D. Buma will be a billionaire. That's the shit I'm on. That's truly the shit I'm on. I will be a billionaire by the age of 30. So for the time being, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill, enjoy the time I got, freaking grind. Because I remember the way I was raised. That's another video, actually. But this army just provided me with a lot of good shit. But the people, it's just, they always like to drink, man. Like, come on, like to smoke and all the time. Like all the time, they do it to get messed up, and that shit feels bad the next day. And you could tell that how they act too is just not right. I can't hang around these people anymore. I did it for the time when I was going in Seoul, But that's about it. I hope you guys really enjoy this one-on-one. I'm gonna be making more in the future about my thoughts. This is just some raw shit that's coming out right now. And yeah, thanks for watching. The 6 years, will I survive? I can if I want to. That's really if I want to. The 6 years contract is really my choice at this point. This shit is my choice. And whenever I feel like I'm ready to dip, I will. That's the shit I'm on. Alright. Peace to all, and to all, peace. And I hope you guys are doing well today. And I hope you guys will get through whatever is making you guys feel down. Take care.